And we're live. Good morning. Good Tuesday morning, peeps. Poetry puts starch in your backbone so you can stand, uh, so you can compose your life. What is it that helps you compose your life? I'm going to switch over here to the comments so I can see comments as they come in. And hopefully they will be coming in. I think I've got some folks in the audience. So if you put the comments below, put hashtag Peeps if you want to be part of the drawing today. I'm not seeing, did a test today, or yesterday is what I did, is I did the test yesterday. I put in, let's see if I'm going to screen share a little bit. But you know what I'm going to do first is let's take a moment with Maya, because she deserves more than a moment here as I get everything queued up. Because she deserves more than a moment. Poetry puts starch in your backbone so you can stand, so you can compose your life. And my question on the Facebook group was, what puts starch in your backbone? What makes it so you can stand? What are the essential ingredients so you can compose your life? Because I want to know, and other people want to know too. So I want to see them in the comment stream here. And so yeah, I know there's some people watching right now on Facebook, but they're not commenting now. At least they're not commenting where it says it is. I'm going to enter there to see if it'll show up there, and see where we're going from there. Is there any? Because I'm trying to figure out if the Chrome is supposed to do the comments. And I thought I put comments in today, but evidently not. I thought I was being very slick yesterday and preloading everything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, because I can do that. I'm going to share my screen because Chrome lets me these days. It's actually sharing a tab is what it's doing. And I'm going to go into Facebook and show you what it looks like on the Facebook page. See there? So you can come in from the Facebook, and that's what it looks like there. Live video. We should have here's the discussion. Is there anybody in the discussion? Hello. I'm going to say, hello, my peeps. Well, no, because that's, I think it's got to be playing maybe for, I don't know. You guys have to help me out. You guys have to help me out so I know how these things work, so I can make this stuff work smoother and better and make it so we're community building here, y'all. We're community building, and that's what puts starch in my backbone is community. I like to make connections. I want to shine a spotlight on other people, and hear what it is. So much we're told to, play nice, be quiet, and I'm all about, not being mean to one another, that's for sure. But I want to hear your opinions. I want to know who you are. I want to make real connections with folks, funny thing that they, true story. They're worrying about AI, right? And how AI privacy concerns, copyright concerns, how it's scraping everything. And I guess Microsoft, in developing their AI for Bing, had to dial it back because it was mean. The AI bot was mean because it had been scraping all this stuff off of social media, and folks were being mean. and and I think that's just, it's like it's the practice, right? It was a persistence in practice. if that's how we're interacting, we got to do a different way, right? This is opportunity for us to trailblaze a different way, and that is to have these little, you know, coffee meeting. The things. So, so part of me is nostalgia. Part of me knows darn well the good old days had issues. Right? They had issues. That, that's just all there was to it. They definitely had their issues. However, I want to look back at history and see what was good about it. See if we can cultivate more of that and get better perspective so we can make a better today. To me, that's what this is all about, is making connections, building this, you know, playing in, participating in a society that, that puts us at our best, right? Poetry puts starch in your backbone so you can stand, so you can compose your life. I love me some poetry. Um, and when I was in high school, John Keats was my guy, although Walt Whitman was the first poem that um, he was the first poet that I memorized that wasn't, because of my mom was a teacher and she had everybody memorize stuff. And I had to like sit there and listen to everybody do their memory. But it was Walt Whitman. I think I was in second or third grade. And because it was poetry. My mom was an English teacher, so they had all this poetry. So what did I do? I grabbed a book of poetry. Is it 101, nice poems or whatever? No, it was Walt Whitman's Leaves of Grass, and I didn't understand the total terror in the in my teacher's face until later on, when I realized that Walt Whitman wrote. He wrote broadly. He wrote fearlessly, and that fearlessness is what kind of got her. And the poem that I memorized was the isolated spider, about a spider in isolation, building a web so it could, attract. Sending out its. I remember sending out its lonely filaments out into the ether to connect, to make that connection. And I have to find that so I can, because I haven't. That was a long time ago. I memorized that one. Did you have to memorize a poem from school? Which one is the one that is most memorable for you today? And does it still put starch in your backbone? Is it still relevant to you as you compose your life? That's what I want to know. And I want to see those comments. They're not coming through. So I was like so excited that I thought I had done the thing. So I got all my different pages to comment. It's not showing up. Well, one of the things I wanted to do is to introduce you to the Facebook pages that I've got. The Chicory Chicks is a Facebook page. So y'all, if you're on Facebook, go and join that community, and then you can have two different places that you can catch the live stream on the Chicory Chicks page, and also on the YouTube, of course. But also we live stream on Twitter. I'll never be able to get those comments, but we actually have more people watching us on Twitter than Facebook and YouTube combined right now, but I can't catch those comments. The other thing, I've got other pages that are kind of laid out on my YouTube channel too. So the pages on Facebook kind of hint to some of the topics that we're going to be covering here, or trying to be highlighted here. One of them is, I live in the southeast Minnesota driftless region, so we're going to be taking a look at some community things. I'm from Illinois and Kendall County, Illinois, so I've got the Oswego files because I inherited a bunch of pictures from my mom that I've got to go sorting through. So some of that will come up here and there, and be specific, but also general, right? The topic, and a fair amount of other things that I've got in the works for us too. Just 10 minutes a day. Bring your cup, come in and say hi. And I would love to do that giveaway tool. I've got it set up. I've got that giveaway tool ready, so ready to show up and do its thing. So we just need you to be there. Alrighty. Well, I'm overtime, so have a blessed day. See you next week. Next week. See you tomorrow.